Alrighty guys, welcome back to more Pokemon Red version. In the last episode, we defeated Giovanni and our rival Sims and made it here just outside of Victory Road. And in this episode, we're going to be heading through Victory Road. So I haven't done this one in a while. In fact, I haven't done a Victory Road in a long time because the last few hacks I've played haven't actually gone as far as the Pokemon League. So yeah, this is the first Victory Road I've done in a while, and I actually don't really remember it that great. So here we have Victory Road, and this is actually the Victory Road that requires you to use strength a lot. So let's just spray a max repel, and what we're going to do is go behind this boulder, and as you can see there's little parts blocked off. That's because you need to push these boulders onto certain spots or certain buttons that will allow you to move onwards. So let's push that down here, and yeah, I'm going to be pushing boulders for a long time, so this episode could be rather long depending on that. So first off, well, not first off because I've already said some stuff already, but thanks to the subscriber, whoever, I think it's like the LP Assassin or something. I don't even know if you're a subscriber of mine, just that he posted a comment on a video that had nothing to do with me, and it was a talk between Sefazon, I think it's pronounced, a Chugaconroy, Lightning Spirit, and Hayden and Maryland, and you said that I should be in an episode of it, and it got like 6 likes, which is actually really weird. I didn't expect anything to do with me to get likes like that, so that was really awesome. So I guess people would like me to be in the episode or something. It's not up to me, so if I were to get asked to be in one, I would definitely accept, because I think stuff like that's really cool. So anyway, this person here is a Persian on level 44. We're gonna go for a Thunderbolt and switch out to Ninetales. That doesn't take a Thunderbolt that well, and we can finish this thing off with a Thunderbolt as well. So sweet, level 48 for Cheesy, which is awesome. And yeah, back to what I was talking about. So yeah, again, thanks to that person. That was really cool of you. And it's really cool of the people who liked the comment. So anyone who did like the comment, that was very awesome of you. So thanks for doing that. And it looks like I have a choice here between one of these two. Pretty sure one of them is a rare candy. I think this one is the rare candy. And the other one is a TM, I think. I know it's Dragon Claw, I think, in Generation 3 in the remake, but I'm not sure. So what we're going to do is go back and get that in just a second. But first we're going to take on this trainer, head down that ladder, and then come back in. So let's see what Pokemon this guy has. He has an Ivysaur, so we're going to go for a switch into Barney to take this thing on, and we're poisoned. Great. Ember doesn't even do that much, which sucks, but we take it out eventually. Next Pokemon is War Turtle, so back out to Cheesy. Go for a Thunderbolt and miss. I didn't know Thunderbolt didn't have good accuracy, but whatever. Charmeleon is next, so we'll go to Sapphire, go for a Surf, finish that off, and Charizard is last, which will get hopefully taken out by Surf, and it does. So that guy had actually all the starters. Where did he get those? Was he on the black market getting those starters? I thought Professor Oak only had 3. Anyway, we're gonna use I didn't get paralyzed, I got poisoned, so we'll use an antidote on Barney, and we're gonna heal up Cheesy a little bit. I didn't stock up on items, so that was sort of stupid of me. I really should have stocked up on items. I should have went back to Cinnabar Island beforehand, but I have plenty of money, so I can just buy some more whenever I get to eventually to the Pokemon League. So we'll heal up Cheesy to full HP. I should probably switch my party around because Cheesy is at level 48, and I have other Pokemon that need training up, such as the Alakazam, known as Bane. So let's just head down this ladder and go back into it again, so we can head and get that second item that we didn't get before. I think it's a TM. I'm pretty sure it could be a TM, but it could be something else because, you know, as the generations change, or as the remakes are made, they change items around. Sometimes not any like key items and stuff. Actually, they did change that around in in Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. You got strength down in Olivine City, but whenever you got it in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, it was whenever you headed towards Mahogany Town. So it was a TM. It's TM43, and we're going to see what that is. It's definitely not Dragon Claw, because Dragon Claw didn't exist, but it is Sky Attack, which is a flying type move, which I have nobody to teach because I don't have any flying types, except for Fearow, which I do have in the PC for Fly. So yeah, that's not too helpful. So let's just head down that ladder again. And it looks like well, obviously it got reset because I went down the ladder. I forgot I even went down here. But anyway, this next part I think is not as tricky the first time, but you do have to come back here and do this a completely different way. So let's spray a max repel. And what we have to do is push this boulder down there to that button. So let's use Fairy Tail to use her strength, or its strength. Again, no genders in this game, so I can't determine whether it is a male or female, but I like to consider certain Pokemon to automatically be male and female, so we'll just say that this is a female Clefable. Anyway, there we go, push that one down there, and what we're gonna do is head across here and take on this hiker, who I believe has a Machoke, or a Machamp, we'll see. He has a Machoke, he also has a Machop, and finally he has a Machoke again. So yeah, 2 Machokes and a Machop, and we just take them out with Psychic because it's easy that way with Alakazam. So there's another item down there. I know in future generations that is the TM for Sandstorm, but in this game it's obviously not because Sandstorm didn't exist. There's no weather in this. So we have TM05, which we'll check out. I don't know what it is off the top of my head. Don't know all the TMs off the top of my head. I'm not like a super genius. And it's Mega Kick. And a super genius. What is this? This is Fisher. I'm going to throw that away. I'm not going to use that. I don't like one-hit KO moves. And it's not very accurate. So we'll throw that away. And I think I'll throw away the TM for whatever this was, Mega Kick. Actually, I could teach Mega Kick to someone later on, we'll see. I don't think I'll need it, but we'll just hold on to it for holding on to its sake. So let's take on this guy next, and see what Pokemon he has. And he has a Drowsy, which will take 2 Psychics, and a Hypno, which will also take 2 Psychics, and this guy just keeps switching around. So let's go out to Fairy Tail to take on this guy. Go for Strength and finish that off. Next Pokemon is Kadabra. Strength will 1-hit KO that, and Kadabra again, which get 1-hit KO'd, and we got a special drop there, but we're good. Look at that HP, though. That's ridiculous, even though Sapphire has, like, much more HP than that. But that is still pretty, decently sized HP. So, I say so a lot if you've never seen one of my videos before. Anyway, I don't know what happened there. I was, like, in the middle of, about to say something. I started coughing, which didn't even sound like a cough. It came out really weird. But anyway, this guy's a Whip, and he's a Persian on level 44. We're going to take that with Psychic, and a Golduck, which I should have switched out on, because I have no other move to use, and I only have 2 Psychics left, which kind of indicates to me I need to teach Bane another move, because Psychic is too low on PV. I do have a PV up, actually, so I could use that, but 2 Psychics left. If I run into anything, I am in bad shape. I probably should have kept Psybeam. So, here we have a full heal to add to our collection of full heals, and there is another trainer battle up here, and we will take them on, and first we'll grab the item, see what it is. And it is TM17, so a lot of TMs in this place, which is great. So let's just see what TM this is. This is Submission, a fighting type move, which I don't have anyone to teach it to. So let's switch Bane out from the front, and we will go with Ivy, I think. I don't remember what all the trainers have in here either. It's been so long since I've done this Victory Road, so you'll have to excuse me on any faults and stuff. So anyway, this guy here is a Mr. Mime, and we're going to Body Slam that. And there we go, take that out. Use Substitute, which is a really cool move. Kind of like getting up a sacrificial lamb sort of thing to take some hits free. It's really awesome. It takes about a quarter of your HP. It's often used in online battling because it's that good. So, that guy was pretty easy. Just 1 Pokemon. That's not too bad. And, great. This is the strength puzzle I sort of screw up on. I think I need to push this all the way down to the other side of the place. So, let's just do that, I think. I hope this is the right way. Again, this Victory Road has not been conquered by me in many, many years. I have never played through this game fully since, well, not fully. I have played through it fully, but I haven't played it through. I haven't played through it fully in a very long time. So again, yeah, excuse me on that. But other than that, I should be okay. So we'll give it one more shove, and yeah, I think we're meant to push it in there. So I have to remember how to do this correctly. I think. What is down this way? There's an item. Alright, sweet. So there's TM47. I believe that is self-destruct. I always remember this one is self-destruct for whatever reason. So if I'm right, I'm right. If I'm wrong, it's explosions. Always close. Give me points for being close. So I'm going to throw that away. I don't need that. We're going to throw away whatever else I don't need, or I'll just deposit them, I guess, whenever I get to the Pokemon Center. So push this in here and in there again. Make sure I don't step down the ladder, because I do need to push it down. Like so, and one more, and then to the right, and there we go. So we got that all fixed up down on that button, and what we are going to do is take on the 2 trainers we didn't take on back here, such as this guy who's blocking off another item, which I believe could be a max revive, which will actually really come in handy, because I have none of those left, I think. Actually, I have 1 there, so that's not bad. They'll come in handy in the Pokemon League, and I've just gone past my max repelled, so there we go. I only have 10 of those left, so 2,500 steps left, gotta make them count. Anyway, this guy is on about a child prodigy. I assume he's talking about me, despite the fact I'm 20 years old. So, he has a, Executor, which sucks, because that's a decent Pokemon, but we got a crit, which is awesome. Next Pokemon is Cloyster, we can stay in and Razor Leaf that. And finally an Arcanine, which we're going to switch out into Sapphire for. Go for the Surf. And there we go. So, got lucky with that Executor. That Executor could have caused a lot of problems because I don't have anything for Executor. So there is a Max Revive. That's awesome. That's a great item to pick up. And we are going to walk across this way. And we will take on this girly girl here. And see what Pokemon she has. So, she has a Parasect, which is a pretty bad Pokemon, honestly. A Dugong is next. We'll go for a Razor Leaf, take that out. And a Chansey. A special defensive bulky Chansey. Let's go to this thingy, Clefable, and wow, 1 strength took it out. That's awesome. So, that's actually pretty cool. I didn't expect that to be a 1-hit KO. I think got a critical hit, but even then, I did not expect a 1-hit KO on that, so that is good news for me. And, bad news for that Chansey, and the Chansey's trainer. So, let's see how good this person is here, and she has a Bellsprout in Victory Road. Good stuff. Level 50 for Ivy, which is awesome. Weeping Bell is coming up next, so we'll go to Barney, go for the Ember, and we'll finish it off from there. That's good. And a Victory Bell, so we're gonna go to Bane, just go for the Psychic. Don't want to waste too much time just going for Embers and stuff. I really need Flamethrower, like, so bad, but it's not coming yet. So we'll take on this trainer who has a Kingler. Razor Leaf will finish that off. Next Pokemon is going to be Tentacruel, so we'll go to Bane, waste our last Psychic, take that out. And last Pokemon is Blastoise, so we'll go to Ivy, go for the Razor Leaf, and take that out. So, sweet. And yeah, Ivy is benefiting the most from Victory Road, obviously, because a lot of Pokemon seem to be weak to grass in here, which is good news for me. So, what do we do here? I think we push this down there, and head down that hole whenever we get to it. So, let's just leap down there now, and get brought down here, where we push this boulder all the way to the left, and to the previous button we saw. So I think I'm nearly done here, actually. I know there's something I missed out on. I'm sure people will probably say that you didn't go and see Moltres. Well, that's because I'm obviously leaving that for another episode where I'll probably catch all 3 of the Kanto legendary birds in the same episode or something, or give them their own separate episode depending on how long they take. So, yeah, let's just continue to push this all the way over here. I think I've done this correctly. Hopefully I have. And there's the button, so I think I am right. And that will let us go to the ladder that is over here, which will let us get to the end, I think, or near enough to the end. So let's just climb this final ladder, I think. And we are at the end of Victory Road. That was rather quick. That was 12 minutes, 35 seconds. That is good time, I think. So, now that we've made it to Victory Road, or made it through Victory Road, I should say, we are at the Pokemon League. And in the next episode, we're not going to be starting the Pokemon League. We are going to be going to catch the legendary birds of Kanto. So, with all that said and done, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Really surprised I made it here that quick, but I guess I kind of knew it from memory. So, again, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys for more shortly enough. So, catch you then.